Welcome to our channel. Before we get started, please consider liking and subscribing so we can bring more stories like this to you.
The luxury tech summit train sliced through the enchanting European countryside, a sleek marvel of modern engineering gliding past rolling hills and quaint villages bathed in the golden light of dusk. Its polished exterior gleamed like a jewel against the backdrop of sprawling vineyards and ancient castles, each carriage adorned with plush seating and state-of-the-art technology. Inside, the atmosphere buzzed with anticipation as innovators, entrepreneurs, and visionaries gathered for a summit that promised to reshape the future. Guests mingled in the opulent dining car, sipping fine wines and exchanging ideas over gourmet meals prepared by world-class chefs. The air was thick with excitement as Emma Stone, the evening's keynote speaker, captured attention with her insights into sustainable tech solutions. Yet, beneath the surface of this luxurious experience lay an undercurrent of tension. Whispers of threats loomed large as night fell and darkness enveloped the train. Few could sense that danger lurked just beyond their glass windows. Assassins were closing in, ready to strike at any moment. The serenity of their journey would soon be shattered. In the midst of this opulent setting, Jason Statham exuded a quiet intensity, his presence unmissable among the bustling crowd. A seasoned security expert with a reputation for thwarting threats before they materialized, he had been assigned to protect Emma Stone, not only due to her high profile but also because of a shared history that transcended mere professionalism. Years ago, Statham had been the bodyguard during one of her early film premieres, where a fan's overzealous admiration had turned dangerously chaotic. Since then, a mutual respect had blossomed into a genuine friendship, with Statham often finding solace in Emma's down-to-earth personality amidst the glitz of Hollywood. As he surveyed the train's elegant interiors, he remained acutely aware of potential vulnerabilities. Every exit and entrance became an opportunity for an ambush. Their banter was lighthearted, though Statham's instincts warned him that their camaraderie would soon be tested with the night deepening. He felt an urgency to ensure that Emma's voice would not be silenced amid the looming darkness. As the train chugged deeper into the night, an unsettling chill settled in the air, unnoticed by most passengers engrossed in spirited discussions. Meanwhile, in the shadows of the adjacent railcar, a group of highly trained assassins, prepared for their mission, their eyes glinting with focused intent. Clad in dark clothing and equipped with sophisticated weaponry, they blended seamlessly into the dimly lit corners of the train, gathering intel on their target. Their leader, a cold-eyed figure known only as the Viper, surveyed the dining car through a small window, spotting Emma as she laughed with her fellow attendees. The hit was personal, an order from a disgruntled tech mogul whose empire Emma had threatened with her daring innovations. As Statham caught sight of an unusual commotion near the rear of the train, his instincts flared. He sensed that danger was no longer just a whisper but had taken definitive form. With each passing moment, the pressure mounted. Time was running out to foil the impending attack and secure Emma's safety before dawn arrived. Just as Emma finished a particularly engaging point in her speech, chaos erupted in the dining car. The sudden crash of glass shattered the air, followed by shouts and screams as the assassins sprang into action. Weapons drawn. Statham's instincts kicked in. He quickly assessed the situation, scanning for escape routes and assessing the panic-stricken passengers around him. Without hesitation, he moved toward Emma, his body blocking her from view while he shouted commands to the others. "Get down, stay low." His voice cut through the confusion as he urged them to take cover beneath the tables. Statham's mind raced as he devised a strategy. He spotted a nearby serving cart laden with bottles and glasses. An improvised barricade with swift precision, he pushed it in front of Emma, creating a temporary shield while he formulated a plan to neutralize the threat. As gunfire erupted from behind, Statham's focus sharpened. Every second counted as he prepared to confront their attackers head-on while ensuring Emma remained safe amidst the unfolding chaos. With the chaos still echoing in his ears, Statham knew they had to move, and quickly. He assessed the dining car's layout, spotting an emergency exit at the far end. Their best chance for escape. "Follow me," he yelled, gripping Emma's arm firmly but reassuringly as he led her and a few other terrified passengers through the scattered debris. Navigating through the narrow aisles, Statham used obstacles to his advantage, shoving aside chairs and tables to create a protective path while staying alert for any threats. The muffled sounds of gunfire behind them served as a grim reminder of their precarious situation as they approached the exit. He spotted an assassin emerging from a doorway ahead. Without hesitation, he grabbed a nearby wine bottle and hurled it at the figure, buying them precious seconds. "Go, now!" he urged as they pushed through the door into the dimly lit corridor, leading Emma and the others toward the train's secure compartments. Every moment spent evading danger felt like an eternity as Statham strategized their next move, focused on keeping everyone safe. The narrow corridor pulsed with tension as Statham pressed forward, adrenaline surging through his veins. Just ahead, an assassin emerged from the shadows, eyes narrowed and muscles coiled for attack. Without hesitation, Statham closed the distance between them, launching a swift kick that connected with the assassin's midsection, forcing the man back against the train's metal wall. The confined space amplified every grunt and thud as combat erupted. Statham deftly dodged a punch aimed at his face, countering with a rapid series of strikes that showcased his relentless skill. He pivoted, using the limited area to his advantage. Each movement was calculated yet fluid, a dance of survival amidst chaos. Another attacker lunged from behind, but Statham was ready. He performed a quick sweep that sent the assailant crashing to the floor as he grappled with one opponent. He caught glimpses of Emma and the other passengers safe behind him. Each blow he landed reverberated through the train, serving as a reminder that their escape depended on his fierce determination to protect them. As Statham continued to fend off attackers, an unexpected sound broke through the chaos. A shout of defiance. It came from a middle-aged man, Doug, who had initially seemed like an unassuming technology investor, but as he sprang into action with surprising agility, he revealed his extensive martial arts training. Without hesitation, he joined Statham, launching a flurry of precise strikes against an assailant approaching from the left. Nearby, a young woman named Mia, a software engineer with a knack for quick thinking, grabbed a nearby fire extinguisher and swung it like a weapon, surprising another attacker. Fueled by adrenaline and desperation, she shouted instructions to others around her to assist in barricading entrances as Statham worked to protect Emma. Gradually, more passengers, inspired by their bravery, began to contribute. An accountant using his briefcase as a shield and a travel blogger utilizing her camera's flash to disorient threats. This camaraderie formed quickly among the unlikely allies, creating an atmosphere of shared resolve. Their survival now depended on each person's strength and ingenuity in the face of danger. The chaos intensified. Statham's keen eye darted around the corridor, searching for anything that could turn the tide against their attackers. Spotting an overhead luggage compartment swinging open with an ominous creak, he quickly unlatched it, revealing a collection of makeshift weapons. A long metal rod and several heavy bags. With a swift motion, he grabbed the rod, feeling its weight in his hands, and turned to his allies. "Follow my lead," he barked, rallying Doug and Mia to stand ready. Just then, a cluster of assassins appeared at the far end of the corridor, weapons drawn. Statham charged forward, wielding the rod like a staff. He swung it expertly to deflect an incoming attack while using it to jab another assailant in the gut. His resourcefulness didn't stop there. He called out to Mia, who hurled one of the heavy bags into the fray, striking down an unsuspecting attacker. As they fought together, Statham's improvised tactics and quick thinking began to shift momentum in their favor, transforming fear into fierce determination as they pushed back against their foes. As the train thundered through the darkened countryside, Statham and his makeshift team prepared for the climactic showdown. Tension crackled in the air as they rounded a corner to find themselves face to face with the Viper, the lead assassin whose presence was as menacing as the image he projected. With cold eyes locked on Emma, who remained vulnerable just beyond Statham's reach. Time seemed to freeze. Statham stepped forward, brandishing the metal rod, ready to defend Emma at all costs. "This ends now," he declared, his voice steady despite the adrenaline coursing through him. The Viper smirked, confidence radiating from him as he unsheathed a sleek knife, clearly relishing the challenge. A fierce exchange ignited. Statham ducked under a wide swing and countered with a brutal strike to the Viper's midsection. Their fight spilled into the narrow passageway of the train, each combatant grappling for dominance as the stakes rose higher. The fate of Emma's safety and their escape hung in the balance. Every move mattered as they hurtled toward their destiny under the weight of impending dawn. With a swift and final move, Statham disarmed the Viper, sending the assassin sprawling to the floor. Breathing heavily, he exchanged a determined glance with Emma, who stood wide-eyed yet resolute behind him as the last of the assassins fell. A sense of calm washed over the corridor, punctuated only by the rhythmic clatter of the train. Promising himself he would ensure her safety, Statham turned to Emma and said, "We need to get out of here." Guiding her and the remaining passengers through the dimly lit exits, they emerged into the soft light of dawn just as the train slowed at a remote station. The vibrant colors of sunrise painted the sky, symbolizing their hard-won victory. Outside, a team of security personnel awaited them, ready to provide protection as they stepped onto solid ground. Emma turned to Statham, gratitude evident in her eyes. "I couldn't have done this without you," she said earnestly. Statham smiled back, reflecting on their harrowing night and acknowledging that their bond had deepened through adversity. Together, they faced an uncertain future but knew their friendship would endure beyond this ordeal. In the aftermath of their harrowing ordeal, Jason Statham and Emma Stone stood together, reflecting on the night that had irrevocably changed their lives. For Statham, the experience solidified his commitment to his security career, igniting a newfound passion for protecting not just high-profile clients but also anyone facing peril. He realized that he could no longer remain an observer in this chaotic world. He wanted to be more proactive in ensuring safety. Meanwhile, Emma found herself inspired to take her ventures into uncharted territories of innovation and advocacy, fueled by the knowledge that her ideas had consequences both positive and negative. The threat she faced only strengthened her resolve to push boundaries in tech, making her more dedicated than ever to change the world for the better. As they exchanged promises of staying in touch, an unspoken agreement lingered in the air. They would collaborate again. Together, they could tackle future challenges, blending security with innovation, ready to face whatever adventures awaited them on the horizon. Their friendship, forged through adversity, now glimmered with the potential for greater achievements ahead.